Just wait. I got everything all on here. Okay. Well, are we recording? Let's see what is happening here.
Oh, Phoebe.
Yeah.
Your reaction is absolutely priceless.
I have thoughts.
Everybody, Phoebe is having a day, and we'll tell you here shortly after the intro. Hit it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Real Shenanigans. We are your hosts, Jenerro and Phoebe, and we are going to tell you about all things entertainment, news, acting advice, all sorts of things to help you get a leg up in the industry and just having some real fun with some shenanigans. How you doing today, Phoebe?
I'm so good. I think we should.
Yeah. So our topic for today, well, Phoebe is in very much awe and wonder. I am very curious of what her thoughts are on this. We are going to talk a little bit about the new Mufasa trailer, what we thought about it, and the things that were just, yes, very. We both have feelings about this, but
Listen,
I feel like
I
Phoebe has a lot more feelings than I do. So,
I
tell the people
just
what you think.
watched. I just watched like 30 seconds ago. Just watched the trailer.
So it's fresh. It's in there.
I'm in the I am in the unpopular opinion that I actually liked the live action Lion King. I did. Because I liked
live
the
action. It was not live action.
Okay,
Everything in the Lion King was CGI.
Whatever. I don't know what people are expecting. This is why this is why it didn't irritate me. It is a movie about talking lions. They said they were going to make a live action. I don't know what people were expecting. Lions don't actually talk. And also, you cannot go and get real lions to make a movie about the Lion King. You can't. Like, I don't know what people were expecting, unless they're literally just saying, "Why make it at all?"
Lion in the animated one. There's like an old set photo of that.
It's fine. I don't even care about that. That's not why we're here. We're here because
just the frustration in
I'm
your heart
very
right now.
frustrated.
I love it.
And let me tell you why I'm frustrated.
Please do.
Because me, you told me that this was. I didn't even know this was happening. The fact that I didn't even know that this movie was happening blows my mind. But I didn't. And so you when we were talking earlier, you sent me the poster. First of all, is this just supposed to be like father like son? Because he's like orphan something whatever the poster said. That is literally Simba. Literally Simba. And so I already know my curiosity alone is going to force me to go see this movie, because how are you changing this story? It is literally Simba's story. We already have that story. It is already an iconic classic story. What
now we're gonna learn Mufasa's story.
Irritating the mess out of me is that I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. I am a Beyonce fan. There is no point to this movie. I have to know how they are changing the story.
Because I don't think they're necessarily changing the story. I think it's just the origin. At least what I saw, at least what I got out of the trailer, was more of like an origin story.
But how is it going to be any different from Simba? The poster that you sent me says orphan, outsider, king. That is Simba. His father dies. He runs away. He becomes an orphan. He is then an outsider because he is the only lion living with a meerkat and a warthog. And then he has to go back to his home where he is an outsider because everyone thinks he's dead too. And then he becomes king. So
I
how is
just can't wait to
I just dropped
begin.
my phone. I'm so what is
But
the
we
plan?
don't know what it is yet. We
And that's
don't.
what I'm saying. Okay, you're right.
It's a teaser. So we really, I know they did give the whole tease, and like the little narration I did have on it. It did give a little bit of uh he didn't come from royal blood or something like
He
that. And I'm like,
didn't.
wait, what? I'm very confused here.
Which
But
also that doesn't follow the story.
I mean,
The
unless we're
original
talking
story.
about like real lions, where like, when real lions come in, they actually, take
If
over
I
the
am
pack.
remembering my Disney history with
Mm,
The Lion King, the whole
mm.
thing, the whole issue between Mufasa and Scar were that the parents basically pitted them against each other. They hated Scar. They made Mufasa. I mean, if you look up like what, like even,
Maybe that's the story of seeing their relationship.
but how? Because it says he's an orphan.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't
I'm
know.
not yelling at you. I'm not. I probably should have
Go take it to
waited.
Bob. Bob, if you want to come on this podcast, please do. Let us know what you
And
think.
maybe I'm like confusing my backstories. But like the whole thing, like if you look up Scar's actual name, which is my brain is on overdrive
What
right
was it?
Editing Phoebe here. Now that I've calmed down from being so pressed, y'all, it was a long day. Um, Now that I've calmed down and can think like a rational human being, I want to say Scar's original name was Taka, which I think means like dirt or something like that in Swahili. So, but I think the original animosity between Mufasa and Scar was because when Scar got that scar, Mufasa tormented him and then incidentally gave him the nickname Scar. And so then their animosity grew into the story that we know today. So, yeah. Back to the video.
It was ton. I don't know.
I, I don't know why this is frustrating me so
Frustration in
much.
your
I,
face.
just, I
Okay,
don't
this is
know.
the thing. This is my thoughts. I'm right there with you. I'm kind of in the whole thing because obviously I love Lion King. I've
Hmm.
seen the Broadway show. The animated series is probably my top in my top 3 of movies of all time. But I I don't know how I just don't know how I feel at all. One, I is this going to be linear? Like, are we going to see little Mufasa go into grown up Mufasa and then see Mufasa's side of the story before he, eventually kicks
Yeah,
the bucket?
yeah.
Or is it more or less we're just going to obviously just see Mufasa grow up? Because again, I do feel like we're just now basically telling a sequel and a prequel story of, oh, let's see another young baby lion grow up to be take its rightful place as king on Bride Rock. If that's all we're seeing, then I'm like, why? But there's a lot of I was kind of looking at some of the old cast members. So there's a few of the old cast members in there already. Seth Rogen's in there, not Seth Rogen. Yeah, Seth
Yeah,
Rogen.
because he was in the live action.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's in it. So he's obviously Pumbaa. So I'm like, obviously he didn't come into Simba's life, so he has to be. But the thing is, if it's a Mufasa story, why are we having original characters?
Because
Like,
that was my
because
thing. I was
he
Beyonce
was
when
already
I went
dead
into it.
before he met Simba. So
Yeah.
now are we gonna say that? Oh, Pumbaa met Mufasa at some point,
But
but
that
then
still doesn't track because Beyonce played adult Nala.
yeah, that's true.
Mufasa was dead. So how are I'm so sorry. I understand how aggressive irritated
And
I am right now.
well, no, wait, and Donald Glover's in it as well. So he was Simba.
Yeah.
So
So I don't know.
I don't know what they're gonna. Maybe they'll have flashbacks. I don't know. Or is it gonna be story time where they tell people about Mufasa? I don't know. But I wonder who's Blue gonna play? Like, is it gonna be like young Sarabi?
Robbie,
I don't know.
probably. Because that's what I was thinking.
So we're gonna see them basically same
It's going to be
Nala,
Simba and Nala,
and
but it's
Simba.
going to be Mufasa and Sarabi. I don't know.
The
I
look on
don't,
your face is priceless.
because I really want to, like, I love I love Disney, and I love Lion King, and like I said, I love Manuel Miranda. I love Beyonce. It is what it is. I don't care. I did get into a conversation about this. Beyonce has a very, very distinct voice. You know who it is when she starts talking.
Fair.
And the fact that they made her Nala, and Nala is such an iconic character, I feel like we should have done something to disguise her voice, or to, because, and it didn't, like, once I was in the movie, it was what it was. Like, I had accepted it was going to be Beyonce. It was what it was. It didn't take me out of it too much. But when you have as iconic a voice as Beyonce has, and you put her with such an iconic character, I think you need to distort her voice in some way. Not saying technically, I think she should have done something vocally to change how her voice came across.
But that's the thing. It's Beyonce. So did they like do you think anybody was like, oh yeah.
No,
Like they wanted people to
wanted
know
Beyonce.
it's Beyonce. They want
They
Beyonce.
absolutely, but
I
that,
mean,
yes,
I'm like, look, you know.
you don't bring Beyonce onto a project unless you want it to be Beyonce. I fully understand
Exactly.
that.
And I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, love Beyonce, but I mean, acting, singing, they are a little separate.
They're very separate.
I prefer her in the singing realm versus
I
the
prefer her
more.
as an entertainer, a
Don't come for
singer,
me, Beehive.
no, 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 no. I think this is very important to talk about. Beyonce is a powerhouse. That woman has built a legacy around what she can do. She is extremely talented. She is a crazy entertainer. She is very good at her job. She is very talented. I think people are scared to push her when it comes to acting because she is Beyonce.
Well,
I
that's
think
anybody.
she,
When you're a big mega star like that, it's like they're just
people don't
that's
say what they need to say. Beyonce
people are gonna
is
be
not a
yes
bad,
people.
they are.
People are gonna be yes people. It's
Beyonce
just
is not a bad
the
actor,
fact
in
of
my
the
opinion.
matter.
I think she could kill it the way she kills it in everything else. I don't think there are enough people out there saying, Beyonce, go kill it if you're going to act. She has the talent to do it. I don't think enough people are willing to step up and say, hey, if you're going to take on this role, you need to hit acting as hard as you hit every other thing you do in entertaining.
That's fair. That's fair.
It has nothing to do with her level of talent. She is absolutely talented enough. And I think she is too smart a businesswoman and too talented to sit on her laurels when it comes to acting. And I don't think enough people tell her that because she's Beyonce.
Preach.
So that is what it is. I will never tell her not to act. I will say, if you are going to take on a role, you need to take it on with as much care. And I don't know, maybe she does. I don't know what her process is. She has built an entire world around herself that is full of rich, beautiful talent. I don't, me as a consumer, see the same level in her acting as I see in every other aspect of entertainment she does.
I mean, that's true. I could say that. But I will say I wasn't a fan of the last album. I've been a fan of the last couple, to be honest.
I'm not touching that.
I'm just being honest. They just weren't for me.
You
They
be
weren't for
honest.
me. They just weren't for me. I can say they weren't for me.
I like them. I'm not touching her music with a 10-foot pole.
I'm just
And
saying.
maybe I'm so, because I am an actor, I am not a singer by anyone's standards. I love singing. I am not a singer. I am an actor who can sing.
I didn't
So
say she
maybe
couldn't
that's why I'm
sing.
so. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the reason I will not
Uh,
touch her singing or her albums or anything like that is because that's not my world. I think I'm so passionate about the acting side of things because acting is my world. Acting is what I've spent my entire life trying to do. So I think if you have the platform that she has and you have the opportunity when there are actors who train and study and work their butts off every day to get a fraction of what you are literally having handed to you. And it's not because you didn't earn it. That is not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you have gotten to that point, and this is not just Beyonce, let me be so clear about that.
be
This
careful
is
with your
not
words.
just Beyonce. This
We're
is
only on episode 7. Don't get us canceled.
right, exactly. And so that's why I want to be very clear. I am not talking specifically about Beyonce. I'm talking
Bring
if
it
you
on. No, I'm just kidding, guys.
have
No.
any type of thing handed to you that somebody works their entire life to get, I think you need to step up. And again, let me be very clear when I say handed to you,
Well, that's
I am saying you are
yeah,
stepping into another field.
definitely.
Yes, you
But
worked
that's
your butt off.
anything, right? Once you hit a
Yeah,
certain level of fame or status, things are gonna come a little bit easier. Like, I mean, honestly, if we even think about just acting, pure acting, right? There are actors out there who do not have to audition. They are offer
no,
only. We can
yes.
go Leonardo DiCaprio. Like I heard the story about Leo not wanting to audition for Titanic, and because he was at that point in his career where he was offer only. But
Mm-hmm,
then James wanted to see his chemistry with Kate and all that stuff. But he eventually did it, killed
mm-hmm,
it, obviously, great,
mm-hmm.
and then the rest goes on. But it is interesting to think if what if James would have been so hard and was like, no, I need you to, and then he would have been like, no, I'm not going to do it. Would
Then
we
you
have a
wouldn't have done it.
different Jack?
You would have had a
Jack at
different
the
Jack.
bottom of the sea.
And
Under the sea.
I think that just that goes into anything that you are doing. I don't care how famous you get. I don't care what got you into what you're doing and the level of work you do. Yes, there are offer only roles, and I don't think you should ever if you are
No, I can't wait for
lucky
that time.
enough, right? If you are lucky enough and talented enough and
Can't
have worked
wait
your
for
career
that.
enough to get to a point where you are an offer only, hold on to that crap.
Give me an offer only.
Hold
I've heard a rumor that Denzel read like he has to get paid to read scripts. That's the goal right there. Do I like it enough? All right, baby. All right, now.
and he's worked his butt off
I mean,
and he has earned that. I maintain that there are so many talented humans working their ass off every day that if you get something handed to you, I don't care how hard you work to get there, you better appreciate it and work your butt off because you are there.
so what is it to say that Mufasa didn't work his butt off to get the second movie?
I hate you. I hate you so much. I
He
can't.
worked. He worked his. He died to get a second movie.
I
He died for us.
cannot.
He died. He the tears of many children, even adults,
I won't watch
to
that.
get a second movie, and now you are poo pooing it. How dare you, Phoebe?
You're right. I am poo pooing it. That being said, just like I said in the beginning, yeah, I'm gonna go see it. For all of this yelling and stress, I'm gonna go see it, and I'm praying
I
with
just don't
the
know.
amount of talented people that are going to be that are a part of this film. Not even going, they are a part of this film that have their names attached to this film. I pray to God I'm eating my words.
I just need to know. I just need to see a second. I need to see an actual trailer, not a teaser. I need to see a trailer to at least see what the story is about, because that's where I'm confused on. Because yes, we can't really judge because we don't really get anything about the story. But
Huh.
give
But
me something where I know where this is going. Granted, it looks freaking beautiful. It looks like it's a real
yeah,
Serengeti. I still question where ice came from, but that's a whole different conversation. You know, it's Africa, but I mean, maybe it was during the Ice Age. Maybe it was during one of the Ice Age movies. And Lin Manuel's gonna rock it with Killing Joke. We already
I
know
don't
that.
doubt that the music is going to be amazing. I don't doubt that the animation is going to be amazing.
But
I want to know what the point of the movie is.
why? Are
Why
we
are
just
we
making
making
Simba
it
Junior? Well, Simba's
Simba Senior?
Simba Senior. Simba Senior. Is that all we're doing?
And is it so much like maybe I'm just like not reading enough into it? Is it supposed to be like they lived very parallel lives, like father, like son? Is that supposed to be the point of it? Because if that's supposed to be the point of it, then yeah, you can make a good story out of it. Again, this is why I'm gonna go see it. Because I do want to see what they do with it. But at this moment, with the trailer that I just saw, I don't understand the point.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be good, and hopefully we can enjoy. And I mean, let's face it, they're gonna make $1 billion off of this movie just because people are gonna go see it, so it's gonna
I
happen.
mean,
But
I'm gonna go see it.
hopefully, it's at least worth it. I personally didn't mind the CGI version, live action, whatever you want to call it, but
I liked it.
it's not really live action. It was okay. It wasn't the original, but it's not gonna come close to the original. I don't think none of the live action versions have come close to the originals at
I
all.
don't think they're supposed to.
I don't mind. I don't mind them taking liberties and trying something different. I loved Aladdin for that because they took liberties.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast was a shot for shot. Um,
And I didn't even.
but
Oh man, can we not do that?
no.
Hold, please. Sorry.
Tell them you're on I was about to say
That I'm
Zoom meeting.
recording.
What am I doing? Yeah, that thing. Whatever
Yeah,
we're
my
doing.
text message just went off on my computer, so I'm sorry if you heard that.
How dare you?
I listen. I have a very unpopular opinion about Disney live actions. Okay,
Mm.
I like them. I
Yeah.
do. I think they reinvented for a new generation of people, and that generation of people happens to like them. It is what it is. I don't care.
GWade.
I they I work with kids. Kids like them. They like the live actions. I do think they're too long because they don't hold a child. The one exception being The Little Mermaid, and that's because that just happens to be specifically my kiddo's favorite Disney, one of her.
I felt like that was too long.
Oh, I
Definitely.
loved it though. It's way longer. It's way longer than the original.
Definitely longer.
They've added songs, they've done everything, whatever. I loved the new Little Mermaid. We won't even get into that. That'll be a whole nother discussion.
It
I'm
was okay.
saying, what was I saying?
It was okay. That's what you were saying.
No,
Hey, you could just.
search the Little Mermaid.
I
It was
didn't be
amazing.
search it. I just said it was okay. I just
It
said it
was
was
better
okay.
than
It was okay.
okay. It was better than
It
okay.
it's probably like
I can't even hear the words that are about to come out of your mouth because I will not hear negativity about the Little Mermaid.
it was a strong C plus.
I
It was okay.
honestly
What?
cannot have this
What
conversation with
can't
you
we
right
just?
now
What?
because you're
I'm just.
wrong.
Oh
I
wow.
You are entitled to your opinion, but that was so wrong. I cannot go into that conversation with you right
Mm,
now. What I
mm.
can do is I can tell you that I am going to link the teaser trailer in the description box below. And I really want to know what everyone's opinion about this upcoming Mufasa movie is. Because again, I'm going to go see it and I'm sure I will eat my words in December and I will like it. But from
That's
what I
okay.
have seen,
What if you hate it? What are you gonna do? What if you hate it? I hate.
I'm gonna go on about my life just like they will.
Please tell us in the comments If you like it, if you thought it was great, if you're wondering why they're doing this, just give us your opinions of the whole new trailer. Phoebe, tell everybody where they can find us.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at PhoebeRay22. That's my personal Instagram. Or you can find me on Instagram at __ Phoebe Ray __, which is my acting page. Jenerro, where can they find you?
I mean, I only have one page, but you can find me at GWade05, or you can find my production company, Banjo Beaver Productions, at Banjo Beaver Productions. I don't know why I said that twice, but you can find us there. We have a whole bunch of new content coming out, so please go give us a like and a follow, comment on all of our posts. Please like, subscribe this channel. Give us all your thoughts and opinions of the new Mufasa trailer that just dropped, and we will see you next time on Real Shenanigans.
Bye.